Hello, everybody. So I got like 2 videos I want to watch this time around. I think I want to make it a thing where at the beginning of a stream, if I find something interesting that I want to watch on stream, I'll just do it at the start of the stream. So I was originally gonna watch. Hold on, let me put on the display capture. I was originally gonna just do this one with on dude's video, but then I saw this one. I was like, wait, hang on, what's this about? So I think we're gonna look at both this time around, and they're not too long.
The Nintendo Switch 2 has officially been announced by Nintendo themselves.
Are we back? The stream died for a second. Okay, but yeah, what I was saying before I got cut off, I did take a quick look at this, so I know like the first little bit, but then I was just like, okay, let me just stop so I can save it for stream.
The thing that I have to ask is, what does this mean for Splatoon? Of course I have to ask the question because your boy is all about Splatoon. So of course we have to go check out this trailer real quick. I've already seen it like maybe about 10 times because personally I'm super excited about this, and I definitely think everyone who I guess plays Nintendo's Switch in general or just Splatoon in general should also be excited as well, because this is looking real sick. So we have to watch this back because, as you can see, Nintendo basically shows off the regular Nintendo Switch, and it's of course the first one. They make the screen a little bigger. They have magnetic Joy-Cons. Like, I don't know if you guys have been following some of the leaks by a bunch of different insiders and all that type of jazz.
I have not been following the leaks, actually. I mean, I know like the general stuff. Like I saw like a leak on the size of the thing, but apparently a lot of the leaks were actually kind of spot on.
A lot of the stuff that they have been saying,
I think
basically
he says that
came
here.
true. So
yeah.
I'm watching this. To be honest, I'm not even that surprised that I saw what I saw, because like I feel like when I saw the U handle shape on the back of the Switch, I was just like, yeah, they were right. But there's one particular thing that I want to point out, which, I mean, okay, first of all,
life is busy. Move forward with ease with a personalized plan.
I would kill to stay home with them every day.
I assure you.
can we just mention, I don't think Joy-Con drift's ever going to happen again, but
I don't I literally saw this and I was just, it's like, yep, that's their response to the Joy-Con drift. They made the repairs free, and then they're just like, all right, we can't have that anymore. It's gonna lose us money, or it's gonna keep losing us money. We gotta make sure we get on top of this.
we're going to have to see, just looking at the design of that stick, either way. But besides that,
I do like, because the sticks also do look a lot like larger, wider. So I always like, especially for someone like me who has big hands, it's definitely gonna benefit me a lot, because my thumbs would be slipping off the joysticks all the time.
one thing that I have to like point out, because of course I talk about Splatoon a whole bunch, but I have to mention this thing. There are optical sensors within the Joy-Cons, which you may or may not have known if you've been following the leaks and all that type of stuff, but if you haven't, of course, they are there. Now, the main thing for why I'm pointing this specific thing out is because, of course, Splatoon's a third-person shooter, and there's 2 control schemes that are currently within it. We have gyro controls / motion controls, which some would say is the main way to play Splatoon, and of course we have just regular dual stick input. Now, is there a possibility where in the next game of Splatoon, or in the current game of Splatoon 3, where there potentially could be another input? That, of course, being a mouse input. As you can see in this mouse, you have the optical sensor right here, and as you can see, it's
Dude, if Switch 2 gets, like, if the Joy-Cons actually have a mouse feature, that would be absolutely insane. Like, that's gonna, and like if Splatoon 4 supports it, like that's gonna be insane. Like, imagine the just the bigger audience that it could gain if that happened. Though I do wonder if this is gonna translate well, because like I do wonder if maybe they're gonna have like a mini keyboard, like a Joy-Con keyboard to go with it or something, because maybe so it can be more, it can feel better for PC users to just have the buttons and not have the joystick, which I mean I think either would be fine, but you know, just to make the PC users feel a bit more at home.
In the Joy-Con as well. So it kind of makes me think that, okay, so since some have said, I mean, of course, we don't know the exact, I guess, official specs of the Nintendo Switch 2 currently, but some say that it's going to be far more powerful than the original Switch, which I 100% agree with.
Yeah, like literally I feel like it's kind of a necessary thing if Nintendo wants to continue to just, because they've been behind in terms of hardware for like ages. And like I hope they're not using already outdated hardware for Switch 2. Like I want them to be able to support current like next gen games, which I feel like would be the smartest thing for them to do.
So it's got me thinking that maybe this is a feature that they want to include, or at least have third-party developers that have specific games that work really well with mouse, or just a first-person shooter, or anything like that. It makes me think that games that might require this feature are just now a whole lot more accessible for Nintendo Switch users. Now I'm going to play the trailer just a little bit more. Of course, you can see the buttons. Of course, he's got, of course, the stick. The stick looks really, really cool. You got the skates. There are mouse skates or some sort of skates that allow the optical sensor to be what it is. So as you can see, as it continues to play, they don't show it off to huge degrees, but it's kind of like a hint that, okay, yep, you kind of move your Joy-Con on the table and it just kind of just skates, and may work in that potential way. I mean, I'm just thinking, of course, like looking at the design of the Joy-Cons too. Like, I'm just trying to think about it. Like, of course, like if I was just to show this, I mean, you could kind of click your fingers like this. I mean, I feel like on that specific Joy-Con, it's going to be much bigger, so like it might feel a little bit more natural, especially that R button. I mean, I'm just looking at the R button. Let me just go back. The R bumper button is like much wider than the original Joy-Con, so I'm just thinking that,
yeah.
So it quite literally could be a mouse input, so it gets me really excited. So like I said, back onto the topic of what does this mean for Splatoon? So like I said, there are two inputs that we already have, gyro and stick input. Now, the inclusion of a possible mouse input would be very, very cool. Like, if it is a thing. It kind of makes me wonder that, okay, what if Nintendo actually makes a separate accessory? Because of course, if they were going to include a mouse input, like I'm not too sure if like how optimal this would be. Whoops, I actually played the thing. I'm not too sure how optimal this would be, but I'm gonna try and demonstrate it. So basically, if I was to go to this camera right here, you have of course, your Joy-Con, your mouse input or whatever, and then you're doing this, you're doing that, and like honestly, with my original Joy-Con, this feels pretty okay. Like I can just click, 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 you know, and you have this as well. And I'm pretty sure it'll probably feel even better on the Switch 2 itself. But at the same time, you need a keyboard. Like, I don't know about you. If I was to...
Yeah. See, that's what I was saying before. Like, the keyboard would just feel better than just holding one Joy-Con and just using the other one for the movement and all that. Hello, Lucky.
Bring the other Joy-Con here. Like, okay, I can imagine myself doing this, but I could not imagine myself doing this with, I guess, all the rest of the buttons and all that type of stuff. Maybe it might work, and they probably will figure out some ways to actually make it work, but like...
I don't think it would be... I don't think I can... I mean, I can see myself using it like that. Like, I can see people using it like that, but it's gonna feel awkward, I feel like. Like, I don't think it'll be optimal. Is there really a mouse input? Yeah, they showed it in the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer. It was in there. They had the thing, and they even have the sensor thing that a mouse has. But yeah, it was shown in the trailer.
At the same time, I just think that if they're gonna do something like, okay, you can use the right Joy-Con as just a regular mouse, cool. You could actually have another accessory like a mini keyboard or some sort, just like maybe like a Nintendo keyboard, whichever. And maybe you could quite literally play the game like you were playing on a PC or something.
Yeah, like, this is what I was saying. Like, if they're gonna make it so the Joy-Con can be used as a mouse, they need to make a keyboard accessory. Like, that's just not free promotion. That's like free, like extra sales. Like, free players, yeah. You just get significantly more players that way. And DK in Mario Kart 9 looks traumatized. Yeah.
Some sort. I think that kind of feature would be really, really cool, or an accessory of some sort. Maybe it's something that they introduced to us into, I guess, April, because like if we were to continue to play the trailer just a little bit more, they actually do mention that there is going to be a Nintendo Switch 2 Direct on April 4th, which I personally cannot wait for, because
I'm
of
gonna
course
watch
that's just gonna be
that
just
live,
a
by the way.
banger time, because I mean it's been so long since we've actually seen a Nintendo Direct of any sort, so it's just like fine.
Oh my gosh, that is true. Wait, when was the last Nintendo Direct? Hold on. Is that really the last one? Bro, no. That can't be the last one. Bro, that is the last one. June 18th. More than 6 months ago. That's insane.
Finally, we can actually have something to look forward to, and get hyped about again, because not gonna lie, it's been quite the drought for what's it called, anything Nintendo in terms of anything. So like,
That's true,
I'm really
yeah.
really looking forward to it. Also, of course, you saw Mario Kart 9 or 10 or whatever this Mario Kart is. I just want to point out, I don't know if you guys saw this, but this is 24 starting positions. Kind of making me think that, I guess for Mario Kart, whatever this is called, I feel like 24 something switches are going to be somewhat connected to this. And in general as well, I think
Wow.
there's probably going to be like a Super Smash Bros kind of thing where there's like several Nintendo characters, or maybe just more Mario characters just within this Mario Kart, because
So, does this mean we're actually gonna have online servers now? Because I don't think peer-to-peer connection is gonna be able to handle 24 different people at a time. Hello, Rosie. We're watching a couple Nintendo Switch 2 stuff before we play Splatoon. But yeah. There better be? Yeah, I mean, I feel like they have to at this point, right? Because, like, 24 different connections at a time is a lot. I don't think peer-to-peer would be able to handle something like that. Or it would just be extremely, like, unreliable. And it's already unreliable as it is. I mean, but again, it just goes back to the issue that, like, Nintendo really doesn't seem to want to do things that other people do. So, like, because, like, it feels like they only do something if they make it themselves. But what else would you do besides make online servers to literally make the online service better? Like, I feel like that's also the whole reason that they made the online service a subscription, was to maybe put money into do servers for it, but like, yeah, honestly, I don't know.
Is you're gonna have to have quite the roster of like characters to be able to fill up all 24 of those slots. I'm just saying. Nintendo Online, I mean, we'll have to see how that handles it, but like, yeah, it's got me thinking.
Yeah, see, even he knows the peer-to-peer connection ain't gonna handle 24 at a time.
But also, it's got me thinking of like the potential for like other games, like of course Splatoon 4 or whatever this next Splatoon game might be called. I feel like that might be the next step for Splatoon, and like have the inclusion of more players within a single game instead of it just being 4v4 for every single, I guess, mode, but like have maybe 10 or 5v5 or 12 versus 12 or anything like that. Like it'll be.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't want them to do that. And I don't want them to do that for two reasons. One is simply just the map design philosophy for Splatoon. I don't think that would work well if it was more than 4. Like, if it was more than 8 players on one connection or whatever. And for another reason, it's gonna make making a competitive team a lot harder. Like, Splatoon is a very competitive game, obviously, as pretty much every Splatoon fan knows. And I feel like the inclusion, or like needing to have more people on a team, is just going to make competitive teams feel bloated and just unnecessarily large. Well, cause dude was saying that maybe cause of the fact that you have like 24 lines here, he's saying like, oh, maybe Splatoon 4 or whatever the next Splatoon game is could have like 5v5 or 6v6. So I'm just saying, but I'm saying I don't really think that's a good idea because of the fact that it's not gonna, that I don't feel it'll be very comp friendly, and I don't think the map design philosophy would mesh well with that, with needing to account for 1 or 2 extra players on the field. Or I guess 2 and 4, if we're looking at both teams. 5v5 is not a good idea in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't... It's not Splatoon in my opinion. I mean, I shouldn't say it's not Splatoon. I just feel like that's not something that Splatoon needs. I feel like what Splatoon needs is, like, better map design. And, like, better, like, weapon balance. I don't think they need to be adding more players into the mix, because that's just going to make the other issues feel even worse than they already are.
Really cool to see what they do for the future of Nintendo Switch and Splatoon as well. So, but like I said, of course, It's Splatoon 3 will be able to be played on this. I can't wait to play it and all that type of stuff. Nintendo Directs on the April the 4th, so that's going to be really, really cool. And then, of course, a series of hands-on events held around the world. Obviously, your boy lives in London, and if you're living in London, we have a day at, I think, April the 11th and till the 13th. Probably, okay, the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th. That's what I'm trying to say, but... yeah, man, that's pretty much everything I had to say. I am seriously looking forward to...
It looks so much bigger. I mean, it is. Like you literally see how much bigger it is in the trailer. But yeah, it's much bigger.
What is going to happen this year? Of course, I'm going to be streaming and talking about Nintendo Switch 2 for as long as I can, of course. I'm excited to see what Nintendo brings out for this year. And I don't know, guys. I think this is 100% a time to be really excited for what's to come. Because if we were to talk about Splatoon again, of course, there are a couple of different things that I would wish to see. I think one of those things would be, maybe it's a big cope, but I would love to see it 120 frames in docked mode. I would love to see it for certain Nintendo games, hopefully.
Bro, Nintendo games at 120 FPS? That would be insane. Like, Nintendo is already really good at optimizing the games. Imagine what they can do if the hardware can just allow them to be more, like, ambitious with their games. Like, the amount of stuff, or like the kind of stuff we could get for Nintendo's games on Switch 2 could be insane.
Splatoon. I would love it if there was reduced input lag, because on the Nintendo Switch itself, it's very, very annoying, but it exists. And yeah, really honestly, that's pretty much all I got to say. I mean, those are kind of the two things that we're just going to have to wait for, and then we're going to have to play it for ourselves when the time comes. And yeah, man, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Splatoon. And I mean, of course, Splatoon, I'm talking about Splatoon 4. That thing is not probably going to come out till like 2026, but or late 2026. Who knows at this point? So. But either way,
I'd even say like give it till 2028. Like I really think, because they're starting a new saga, I think just let the game cook for as long as possible. Like, I can wait until 2028. I don't need the game to come out anytime soon, if it means it'll be huge. Like, if it'll be like enormous.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel for more, and I shall see you guys in a future video.
Yeah, okay. So we got another one here. I like saw this and I'm like, what? The thing just barely got announced and people already hate it? Like, what's going on? So I'm like, okay, let's look at this one too, because it's, you know, same subject. So
in case you guys have been living under a rock, the Nintendo Switch 2 has been revealed. It was already leaked anyway, didn't really bother me too much. It's great to see the Nintendo Switch. It's broke YouTube, by the way. Couldn't even keep up with the amount of likes. A lot of people like this, but where there's a lot of love, there's also a lot of hate. Some of the complaints that I'm seeing already are belittling the design without even giving it a test themselves. Complaining the connector to the...
Then Switch 2 already has a critical defect. The connector with the thickness of a credit card holds your Joy-Cons. Imagine snapping this in half while drifting in Mario Kart. In what scenario would you snap it, though? Like, I feel like if you're that worried that you're gonna break the thing, I think that's a sign that you need to just be more gentle with your things. No? Because, like, if you're literally using it, gripping it so, like, even with the way the Switch is now, like, if you're putting it in, like, you need to like be like literally bending this thing in order to snap it. No, if you're doing that, like, I feel like that's just a sign you need to just be more gentle.
The control pads, a critical defect. Complaining this is going to ruin the Switch 2 on.
Switch 2 will break these things day one. I mean, it's not like it's I feel like you just need to take better care of your things if you're worried about that.
Release day. A key failure point. How I quickly all forgot.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd really like to see you get your fingers in that gap in the first place. You couldn't snap that if you wanted to, unless you wedged in a blade or something. Like,
yeah, you literally
connector
can't put your finger in there.
Inside, and would take a decent bit of force that you won't be able to get your hands in there anyway. An unnecessary complaint among people just generally saying the Switch 2 sucks in design, no innovation. What happened?
The name Switch 2 sucks. This is the innovative Well, the thing for those of you dying for soul and innovation with a unique name that doesn't have a number. Wait, why are people complaining about it being called Switch 2? Have we not been calling it Switch 2 since before the thing's conception? Why are people complaining that this is the official name? Like, people are gonna keep calling it Switch 2 regardless of what it was gonna be called. And, like, that's such an inconsequential thing to the actual console. What? I'm so confused. This is the least innovative console ever. I mean, the Switch itself is the innovative. Like, there is no other console like it. So, like, why does it need further innovation? Like, at this point, it's really just quality of life stuff.
To Nintendo taking risks. Not excited at all. What, Nintendo taking risks? I mean, there's a game here called Mario Kart 8. No risky names, it's just Mario Kart 8. You know what you're getting with Nintendo. People are also complaining about the price of the Nintendo Switch 2. I think it's $500 with that Mario Kart game that's being advertised with it. Someone here saying they reveal the Switch 2. The first thing they show is you can play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Again, groundbreaking. Again, there's no indication this is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
That is literally just not true. Yeah, like, that, I feel like you don't even need to look deep into the trailer to realize that. Like, it's clearly not Mario Kart 8. The thing is completely different. They have, like, completely different carts and completely different tracks. I don't think the track that they showed in the trailer was in Mario Kart 8.
There are details in the footage that appear to be new. They are not found in the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There's no verified information yet, but the price, obviously, $500 with that.
Obviously,
it is quite high, higher than the OLED. So I guess we'll have to see what it offers for that price. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There's no verified information yet, but the price, obviously, $500 with that. It is quite high, higher than the OLED. So I guess we'll have to see what it offers.
I mean, honestly, I think $500 is a fair price, personally.
For that price increase, but I think it's $450 without the Mario Kart. So Switch 2 finally revealed, and people were really thinking Mario Kart 9 was going to be on the levels of Gran Turismo Sport on PS4 Pro. It's Mario. It's always going to have that cartoony vibe. the difference between Mario Kart 8 and 9, you probably won't see that much difference. Hopefully there's just more to do in the game. But graphics wise, even with the Switch increasing its power that much, it'll probably run smoother, but in terms of quality, graphic quality, it won't be that much difference. And that's fine, it's Nintendo. It's all about the fun with Nintendo. But prices go up
Nintendo
anyway in
doesn't care
general
about
as the years go
graphics.
by,
That's not
so
the point.
$500 may seem steep now, but the tech in it may justify that. And Nintendo prices are always steep anyway, hard to get any offers on them, so just seems like another reason to hate for no reason right now. Just wait until it comes out, wait till we get more information. But mostly it's about...
I don't really like that idea that we should just wait until something comes out before we give thoughts. Because, like, there is a thing to giving a proper first impression, and I feel like we are allowed to form opinions based on what that first impression was. I don't really like the idea of, oh, just wait until it comes out and then judge it. Like, no. The whole point of a trailer is so a consumer can judge it and decide whether they are going to get the thing or not. Like, you can't blame someone for having an opinion about something when we've seen one trailer, because that is the whole point. You're supposed to be building your opinion based on the trailer. That's the whole point of a trailer, is to ideally convince someone convince someone to get the product.
The design, Nintendo Switch 2, Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2. Of course, this pretty much explains it. If you don't know what Super Saiyan is, looking at these two forms, you'd think there's not much difference, but if you know, you know. If you watched the Cell games, you knew the difference between Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2. It's no joke. Someone mentioned it should be the difference between Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 3 given the new technology in it, but there's your innovation right there. I like the sleek design behind this. Nintendo Switch 2, I'm fine with the name. I've always been fine with simplistic names. If anybody liked PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, you've got no reason to complain about Switch 2. It's not exactly going the Xbox route, is it? And I don't think there'll be any problems with this. No key failure point at all. Leave me a comment. What do you think about the Switch design? What do you think about the sleek design? What do you think about the simplistic name and the release date? Are you excited for this? I know the leaks came out, spoiled it for some people, but you got your heart on it, you'll still get it. I've gotten a hold of the Switch 2 and I have to say this is the worst product Nintendo has ever dared to produce. Literally no games are in it, and I can't even change my menu to color blue. I mean, this is just trolling, but it's probably going to be people out there as serious as this, given the amount of complaints they're already given about the design and the technology. Truly sorry, y'all. I'm going to be a Switch 2 hater. I'll try to stay quiet, which you're not, because you need the clicks. I don't want to ruin the mood for other people. You're not going to. If you're not excited, that's your problem. It's just like going off the trailer to movies and you say the film sucks before you even watched it. How can your opinion be valid if you haven't even given it a try? But there we go.
Well, I mean, I feel like, again, I feel like if the company promoting the product doesn't do a good job of showing showing anything impressive in the trailer, then I feel like people have a right to call them out on it and be like, hey, this doesn't look good right now. Now, I don't think people should just immediately write something off as a failure based on one trailer, but I think being able to form an opinion based on one trailer is fair. Like, you can say, yeah, this thing doesn't look good right now, but if something else comes out and they're like, and it's proven to be a lot better than the initial thought, then it's like, okay, I was wrong, and move on.
Here we go. Switch 2. It's coming. April.
Yeah, I definitely think that it can't. I feel like I realize that there's not a design for the home button. There isn't? Yeah, there is. There's a home button design. But yeah, I don't like the notion of like there isn't the little house on it. I mean, am I delusional? Still not a Pretendo fan just because that guy from the video gets snippy at the end. At the end, tells me they are forcing the buyer to accept it as is. I don't know what that's in reference to, but anyway. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely not a, I mean, obviously it's not doing a lot different from the original Switch, but I feel like they don't really have to. Like, I've been saying this from, like, the beginning of the discussion. It's like, the Switch 2 doesn't need to do anything innovative. Like, the Switch 1 already did all the innovative stuff. All they really need to do is just, refine and just update the hardware. Like, refine the design, update the hardware. That's all they need to do. And as far as I'm seeing, that's exactly what they're doing. I feel like the people expecting a, like, completely new console with, like, new ideas and whatnot, like, those type of people were always going to be disappointed. Because, like, I think Nintendo made the perfect console with Switch. Like, they did something that no other game company has done. They've established themselves, or as they've established their console brand completely now in the modern era. And I don't see a need for them to deviate from that. Psychological challenge that those who don't agree are wrong. I always suspect anyone trying to tell me I either accept it or I am a bad person. Well, I mean, the thing is, two things can be true at once. Like, you can say something is bad, but still acknowledge that there are some good aspects about it. I think I thought there was no design because I saw a blank button under the home button. Fair enough. That was probably the screen capture button, like on the OG. Man, is nobody playing Anarchy Series today? What's going on? Agree with you, don't like the ending statement of that video. Yeah. It's like the whole point of a trailer is so people can see the product and decide whether they are going to buy the thing or not. And it's like I absolutely despise people that are like, oh, just wait till the thing comes out and then decide. Like, no, because that's going to require me to spend money, a resource that is kind of scarce in Like, I'm not gonna spend my hard-earned money on something if it doesn't look good in the trailer. It's the company's job to make the product look like something worth buying, and if it doesn't look like something worth buying, no one's gonna buy it. That's just how... That's the whole point of a trailer. Oops. Like, I will say I don't think it's fair to just be dead set on something being bad based on one trailer. But again, first impression can just be like, oh yeah, this thing is bad, I'm not gonna get it. But then later on, you might find out, oh no, this thing is actually a lot better than we thought, and then you'd be like, oh okay, then I'll get it now. Like, I feel like it's just a matter of balance. Like, it's not a black and white scenario. Like I said, two things can be true at once. Like, you can hate something on, like, the initial look, but then later on you can be like, oh yeah, this thing wasn't actually that bad. Oops. The Aerospray's name is Trump. Yeah, I noticed. I'm probably dead here. Seriously? I hit you with everything. Oops. Okay. Ah. Can we not, please? Can we not? Why are we just using our specials willy-nilly? There we go. Okay. I guess we just win now. One should always research before buying. I went from Dreamcast to Xbox 360, and PlayStation 4 because of Spider-Man and then Shenmue 1 through 3 series. If Spider-Man was a bust, I would not have bought a PS4. Yeah, like, again, it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, like, this thing could look bad now, but don't knock it in the future, because yes, it is just only one trailer. You can't, like, you can judge it based off the one trailer, but you should also be aware that that judgment that you make could possibly not be accurate to the actual product. But that's why you research and look at what other people are saying, or like other people that have actually gotten the thing are saying. I mean, like, regardless of whether I think the thing looks good or bad, like for me specifically, it's not gonna matter, because I'm gonna get it regardless, because it's my job. But, you know, that's why you wait for people like me to already look at the thing and say what we think, so you can make a proper judgment call on whether to get it for yourself. Or even just looking at what your friends are saying about the thing. I cannot see. We are not going to cap, are we? We are just not ever gonna cap. Alright, bye, Bob. We all got 2, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm with the stamper again. Oops. Oh my gosh. Ow. Where is everyone? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that worked. Alright. That kill on the arrow spray was funny. Nice. This rank sucks. Oh, this poor guy's probably an S rank hell. Oof. Oh. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Huge Zuka. It's fine, I got the Hydra. Seems to be the one we have the most trouble with, so as long as they're out, we should be okay. What the? What is going on? Okay. All right. Thirteenth gen. Interesting. Oh, cool! They have like triple zones cheese, not triple, like double zones cheese. That's fun. Ugh. This is gonna be a pain in the neck. Huh. I shouldn't have jumped there, actually. Bro, what are we doing? My arm is not hitting things. Ugh. I'm trying to paint. Goodness. Okay. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Why does that... That... Oh my gosh, bro. This is so dumb. Ay, ay, ay. This game is so awesome. Jammin' Slammin' Junction Octoling Soldier. Sure. Alright, that's enough of that. Surely they forget about me, right? Bro solo missiled me insane. I'm dead. No, he tried to. Oh gosh. Guys, the zone. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. It's too far up. Okay, our Squiffer just got 3 people. What? Okay. Goodness me. Oh, cool. What even is the pencil being... Hi, Squiddy. Oh. Okay. I think I might need to play Tetras. I'm not really feeling the Stamper today. Oh, okay. I like that guy. He did it this way, call out. Where? Oh. There. Whoops. We just need to hold it and we're fine. Alright. Nice. Maybe I am feeling the Stamper, I don't know. 222. Okay, that's really bad. I need water. Oh my gosh. Okay. Where's the string mark? Oh, he's all the way up there. I'm probably dead. Nope, they didn't see me. Oh. Yeah, this is probably greedy, but... yeah. Oh my gosh. Alright. Have the Vocaloid song Dancing Samurai stuck in your head. Well, I'm probably dead. No. Okay. Okay, let's not stagger. Okay, and you're running in and dying. Okay, well, that guy's dead. Oh no, they're good. They're good. I cannot paint by myself. Nice. I'm playing by myself. You can try if you want. S rank. Yeah, the queues are especially long tonight. First time I queued, I got like 150 seconds, 150 something seconds. What the? What are you doing? What the heck was that? Alright. We need to do something about this leader. Alright. How the heck did they... Oh. Oh my gosh. Wasn't there an ink wall in front of me? Splash wall, whatever. Okay. Streak had to end eventually. Why? I'm looking at my phone. Oh, hi, Squiddy. Oh, okay, it's them again. Cool. Yep, that Try really likes using that. Okay. Why did I... Huh? Why did I go backwards when I was holding the... Tiny Booyah Bomb. The rest is very present. Yeah, maybe not. Like, I don't even think you should play series personally. I feel like Turf War is kind of the mode you play to just get your hands warmed up, and then you'd play opens to just get a feel for the ranked modes again, and then that's when you go to series. Was I the only one booyahing that? How the heck did that take so long? I missed. There are two types of dually players in the world. Ones that don't dodge roll and ones that dodge roll in the most annoying way possible. This guy is the... This end parry is the former. That's crazy. We need the heavy to just keep paint. Okay. Okay. The Emperor doesn't dodge. Why is he not dodge rolling? Does he know this isn't a shooter? Or is he just trying to special farm? Maybe he's just trying to special farm. I hate how he's actually winning fights though. Okay, you're gonna do it again. Alright. Okay. What's going on? I'll look into it. Nice. All right. Okay. Seems like we're gonna have this kind of team. Oh yeah, I'm aware. I lived? I didn't live. Okay, that's double backline into that. Alright. I don't know what anyone on this team is doing, to be honest. It's just two backlines into basically a dive comp, and I don't know how to fight that. It's not that I hate playing against it, I just don't know how to fight it when we have two backlines. Oh yeah, the Hydra was just straight up not trying to kill anyone. I don't know why the leader jumped back there. I think me and the shot should have been playing together a bit more. Yeah, because I was on my own for ages. Yeah, no, the Hydra was just painting the whole time. They weren't even trying to kill anyone. Oh no, they tried to go for a kill there, but missed. Honestly, I think this whole game is just a case of pushing up at the wrong time. Like me and the Octo Shot not pushing up properly. I missed both of them. Why is the dually all the way over there for? Bro, that's the second time that T-Tech nearly screwed me over with the auto bomb. Oh my gosh. Well, that guy's gonna die. What? I don't know what this end carry's doing. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Alright, we could still take this back. Nice. Opinion on the Switch 2. I think it looks really good so far. Like, they're doing basically everything that I wanted them to do with it, which is simply just the Switch with updated hardware and such. And, you know, quality of life, design refinements, all that, and it seems to be doing just that. Oh. Yeah, of course I'm gonna get it on release. I'm a Nintendo YouTuber. It's my job to get all the Nintendo things. Oops. Not before, like, late June. It's... I'd say, like, mid to late June, to be honest. But it really could be at any point in the month. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Wow. Get it for your B-Day. That'd be cool. Low-key becoming a GooTuber truther. Nice. Garlic jaws? What the heck? Alright. What the heck is going on? Okay, I guess now the game is saying we're not even gonna let you get a rank up battle anymore. Actually, hang on, I'm gonna play Tetris. Oops. Oh, these guys again. I'm probably dead. Okay. Guys, we're not painting the zone! Oh my gosh. Not today, Squiddy. What? Alright. Can we please do objective? Thank you. Oh, that hammer saved my life. Alright, nice. Oh my gosh, man. Keep matching against these guys. The same people. Once again, we are not doing objective. Alright. That was tragic, as Locke would say. I should have just not moved. I would have been completely fine if I just stayed put. Really? I don't have a slider cheese build for Dark Tetras, and if I was gonna slider cheese, I would just use Dread. I just want to play light Tetras because they're fun, and they're what I'm used to. Like, I'd rather just play light Tetras if I'm gonna play Tetras because they're just better for me personally. Okay, that's a thing we're fighting. You know what? I can just rush them down before they can do anything. Okay, I guess not. I thought that's what the sploosh was gonna be doing too, but... Okay, and we're not doing objective. Oh, okay, now the sploosh is rushing them down. Alright. Holy AoE specials. Okay. Wow, this leader's really good. I mean, to be fair, our comp isn't much better either, but yeah, it's definitely better than what they got. Oh, well, someone rage quit. Well, that was one of the matches ever. Well, the thing about those weapons is, against a coordinated team, like, there's just nothing that you can really do against them. Like, they're the type of weapons that you need to build a comp around if you want to use them in a competitive. Because the only reason that they're so annoying in solo queue is because you don't have literally because you don't have the callouts. Like, the callouts are really what renders the weapon useless, essentially. Because once you know the callouts and you know where those weapons are, they're extremely easy to just rush down and kill. Especially if you're coordinating a push together. Well, I mean, even for 52 as well, because, like, I mean, like, I wouldn't say it's necessarily bad in comp, it's just that it's just one of those weapons that needs to have extra help. For 52, because the wall is really its only savior. I mean, the main weapon itself is really good. It's not that the weapon in particular is bad. It's just that it has that play style where it just kind of sits around in one place a lot. So it would require a comp that plays around that style because of the wall and the whale. Like, it's not really a weapon that would be like super hyper aggressive. The only reason it's like that in solo queue is because it doesn't have the callouts, but once it goes up against like two different weapons, it's basically cooked. At least that's how it is in low level. Post-nerf. Squeezer's also in the broken solo mid-comp category. Post-nerf. I wouldn't say it's necessarily broken. Like, I feel like it's right now in the same situation as Stamper is, where it's still a really good weapon, it's just really hard to master, essentially. My aim was not good there. Yikes. back-to-back losses starting to get to me, then take a break. Or play something that is an Anarchy series. Yeah, that wasn't gonna end well. Can never have one clean sweep series. Okay. Oh dear. How does it just keep getting worse? Oh. I'm probably dead. What? That didn't kill? Okay. Whoops. That'd be cool. Oh my gosh. Alright, sure. Okay, where is our edit going? Oh my gosh. Scorched crab leg clams. Oh yeah, that's not terrible. I don't think I'm gonna play that on stream though. Alright. I think we're gonna end stream here for now, so I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everyone. I'll be back later tonight for Spider-Man, of course, but until then, I'll see you next time.